Hey guys, what's up? Joe here and welcome to my reflective video on the 7 video challenge by Ali Abdul. Now, I know I've been releasing other videos along the way. I've been releasing my vlog videos at the same time, and anyone that has seen the other part of my channel where I've been following my progress through my LTA level 3 coaching course will know that I've released a lot more than 7 videos. However, I wanted to take the 7 video challenge to see if I could gain some more understanding about how to use YouTube and to really kind of springboard my my progress even through being a YouTube creator, and to try and get some tips and tricks to maybe help with my confidence being in front of the camera, and also to understand a little bit about video editing and to try out some different ideas, which is what I've done with kind of the book review video that I've done and with the stretching video and you know, kind of other bits and pieces that I've tried along the way as part of this challenge. So the first question then that I'm going to ask myself, or that we have as part of the challenge, we've been provided these little prompts to kind of nudge us in the direction of things to maybe try on camera, or to you know, things to think about. And for this one, we've been given a very helpful list of questions, and I think they're very good to kind of explain the experience that we've been going through. So the very first question on there is, well, how have I felt at the beginning of how do I feel at the beginning of the challenge compared to now? And honestly, I feel so much more confident. I feel like everyone is probably going to say this, but you know, that very first video that I released, and actually the very first video I released was even before I started the challenge. But even when I was doing that first video, I felt, you know, quite nervous, and you know, I was taking this on as well, not just nervous about being in front of the camera, but also nervous about doing the challenge, and would I commit to it, and would I be able to put the time aside to it? Would I enjoy it? Um, and actually, I found that I've been able to do all of those things. Now, obviously, it did sort of slip off a little bit. Uh, this sort of last month, it kind of did dwindle a little bit for various reasons. But I've still been able to get videos out. I've still been able to find interesting things to talk about. And I've still been able to put that time into editing, even if it's on a very basic level, and start to understand some of those skills. So I'm hoping that, you know, as my confidence grows and as those skills grow as well, I'll be able to produce better quality videos as we go into the future. So yeah, so feeling really good about it at this stage. And yeah, don't have that sort of fear, I guess, of how, you know, putting those videos out on YouTube. I think also as well, knowing that, you know, for the most part, these videos aren't going to be watched by the wider public. You know, I'm not going to be getting thousands and thousands of views on these videos at the moment. So it's quite nice kind of taking that pressure off and seeing that be the case. And I can go, actually, if I do make some mistakes, or, you know, the videos aren't quite up to scratch at this stage, you know, it is not the end of the world. And yeah, we can just getting content out there, and making that part of my life is very exciting. So the next question then is kind of, well, what was the biggest challenge I faced, and how did I overcome that? I think probably the biggest challenge was, or has been, and still is, I think, a little bit, is the video editing side of things. It's mainly a challenge, I think, for two reasons. Firstly, because obviously it takes a lot of time, and anyone who is doing any sort of video editing knows exactly how much time it takes. And it is also then not helped by the fact that the laptop that I have does not like running a video editor at times. It can be a little bit slow and janky and a bit jumpy, which can make the process just that much longer. Even just today, I was doing some editing earlier, and I was having a real nightmare just because I was trying to put some effects in, and actually, ultimately, my laptop that I've got is a few years old now. It's you know, it's not got the best processing power. I probably need an update, and yeah, it just wasn't happy with trying to render the videos that I wanted to do. So that's been a real challenge, alongside as well making sure I've got enough memory and storage to actually create these videos. Because I've been doing so much with the level 3 course as well, there has been a lot of memory that I've needed to use. So yeah, trying to like juggle storage and everything else, and making sure that I've got the space on that laptop, as well as just running the damn thing, is, yeah, that's been a frustration. But you know, ultimately perseverance, and I kind of, you know, accepted that for now my video quality probably isn't going to be as good, and my editing probably isn't going to be as good until I maybe find some either, you know, treat myself to a nicer laptop, or I find some software that maybe runs a little bit smoother on my laptop. But again, that's something that I'll research more in the future. For now, it's not a massive problem, and I said just persevering with what I've got available. So then, next question is around what my favorite video is. I don't know if I've necessarily got a favorite. I think, you know, doing ones where I kind of try to introduce some other elements in terms of my editing. So the stretching one, and kind of doing the editing around that. And that was really fun. Like I do enjoy this. You know, I think I really get a lot out of doing stretching myself. I think it's very important for people to be flexible and mobile anyway. I'm very active, so anything where I'm promoting kind of activity and things I tend to enjoy more. I have enjoyed just doing the vlog posts. I know it's not necessarily been part of the 7 video challenge, and if you're watching this as part of the challenge, please do check out my other vlog posts so you can see how I've kind of been progressing through the qualifications that I've been doing. And I think actually some of my favorite videos have just been stood here talking through some of the concepts and the theories that I've been doing on my tennis coaching course, which, as I said, haven't come as part of this challenge, but have been really, really good fun for me because I've helped sort of solidify my learning and my understanding of the course that I've been doing, and just kind of having that practice of teaching you guys, has kind of helped solidify a lot of that. So that's been really good fun for me. Second to last question then, skills that I have improved on and what I still need to develop. I think that kind of ties into what I found challenging, which is mainly my editing skills. I also think as well I could be slightly better with like my scripting and the way that I'm speaking to camera. I know that in my speech I tend to use a lot of like ums and likes and things like that, and the way that my speech pattern is and everything else is something that I want to work on. I think not only will that help with the videos that I'm creating, but that will help me become a better tennis coach if I can communicate more clearly and being able to watch these videos and see how I'm gesturing and how I'm looking at the camera or not looking at the camera and things like that. It just really kind of helps give me that feedback. So skill that I'm really going to develop aside from the editing side of things, yeah, it's probably that communication side of things, just making sure that I'm being really clear with what I'm saying, try and be a bit more concise. Not like what I'm doing now. I'm definitely not being concise at the moment. But anyway, that is probably the biggest thing that I want to continue to develop going forwards. And then the final question, and probably the most important question of the lot, is, well, what is my plan for my YouTube channel going forwards? And for now, I think it's probably just going to be a little bit more of this. On my most recent vlog post, I talked about the fact that I have just started doing, I'm about to do my paddle coaching course. So I'm going to be doing very similar kind of vlog style posts for now, just to kind of keep track of the course content and to sort of keep giving you guys some information about what that's all about. And again, helps me kind of solidify some of that learning as well. But really the future for this channel is I'm hoping that I can start to develop it into like a coaching channel, keeping those aspects of things that aren't just tennis related or paddle related, but having different aspects in there around, different sort of training methods, things around things you can do at home, things that are maybe a bit more advanced. And yeah, I think I find exercise and sport and being physically active very interesting in general anyway. So I don't want my channel just to be purely tennis focused. I want to have more of an all-round approach to my coaching that I'm going to do anyway. So I think that my YouTube channel will probably encompass some of that. Now, at the very start of this, and I think it's still up in my description at the moment for my channel, I have this as kind of a lifestyle-ish channel. So there'll probably be some things maybe in there about nutrition or some interesting books that I've read that have helped me. For example, maybe recently I read the book called The Power of Now, which is all about how to stay present. And again, I think it kind of just builds into this whole kind of lifestyle idea, which isn't just coaching and tennis, and that's the only thing I'm going to focus on. I think there's much more to life than just having one avenue that you go down. So yeah, so that's maybe how my channel is going to look. But we'll see. We'll see what it turns into. As I said, it's not always going to be just me stood here in this spot, just talking to a camera. There will be some more of that upcoming. However, I'm hoping to start to branch out a little bit more and to see where it takes me. I really want to keep this side of things going as well. I think it'd be great for me as a way of kind of advertising myself and also putting out hopefully some good content that people find interesting at the same time. So if any of that sounds interesting to you guys, or if you've watched the end of this video and you do want to go and check out my other videos, please do. As always, please do like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. I have thoroughly enjoyed this 7 video challenge. It has been great fun. It has been very tough to do alongside everything else that I've been doing, but I'm so glad that I decided to do it. It just give me that confidence and give me that nudge to make a start on this YouTube channel. And who knows, who knows how far this can go. So once again, thank you so much for coming this far. If you've made it this far with me on the video, and yeah, I look forward to speaking to you again soon. And until next time, take care and goodbye.